Porzingis with a screen on Carter. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Holmgren. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And so agile there on the break. I mean, you got to appreciate Holmgren hustling to capitalize in these situations.
Pass to Duncan. Porzingis with a screen on Ayton. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
McDaniels is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Holmgren. Down low. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Clock at 6. Porzingis grabs the board. Houston has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. The jump hook. Count it. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looks. And we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
Now here's McDaniels. He's got 6. Now here's Holmgren. Over Porzingis. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. The Rockets lead by 4. Here's Hughes. He's scoreless. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Holmgren. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Easton against Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Porzingis with a screen on Dort. Pass to Duncan. Outside Whitmore. Fires the 3. And so it's LeBron James making things. Things happen for the Rockets. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Rockets.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
They've got James, and it's Artest in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Hughes, the pass to Drummond. Good on the bucket. Drummond's got 6.
Drummond is not only massive, he's also got good touch and agility, which makes him a threat to score on the interior every time he has it.
Now here's Dort. Yet to see a basket. That's to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And patience is key. Gilgeous-Alexander doesn't let the shot clock disrupt his play.
Here's Artest. He drops it from range. He's got 10.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's Holmgren missing.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Duncan. Pass to Artest. James deciding where to go with it. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
He hits the second from the line. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Rejected by James.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots, folks.
Pass to Duncan. Here's Hughes. McDaniels covering. Here's Artest. That one a little long. Thunder trail by 6. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. SGA using the length inside.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Houston making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. James against Dort. High arcing shot, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
For the Thunder, Ayton, he's checked in for Williams, and it's Carter in for Dort.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Stolen. Here's James. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Houston shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And James considered a franchise talent, without question. This guy is the complete package.
Pass to Ayton. And here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Carter taking flight is a thing of beauty. Insanity showing off his amazing bounce.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Now here's Porzingis. Now here's Drummond. Here's Hughes. He's checked by Carter. 5 to shoot. Drummond, the screen on Carter. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's got 10. And here's Holmgren. Outside McDaniels. Ayton, a screen on James. McDaniels can't hit.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now here's Drummond. 6 points for him. Here's James. That shot is off. McDaniels with some nice D. Ayton with a screen. Carter from outside. Porzingis grabs the board.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Here's Artest. He's covered by Holmgren. Inside. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Left side McDaniels. Picked it out of midair. Here's Artest. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And Houston making a change here.
For your Rockets, Tim Duncan. Holiday.
James outside. To the middle. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Outside Carter. Shot clock at 6. The long distance three is buried. Carter's got 5 points in the quarter.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the free ball.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
And Drummond with the jam.
Another day, another chance at the rim for Drummond. This is where he likes to do his best eating.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's going to talk it over with his guys. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
So for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Holmgren, and it's Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. James against McDaniels. Outside, Williams. Pass to Carter. Another steal. And here's Holiday. Drummond finds James. With some arc. The Thunder pull it in. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now here's Caruso. He's covered by Holiday. Outside Carter. Ayton with a screen. Fires for 3. And it's Carter with the 3. Carter's got 16 points now.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
James against McDaniels. Now James. He's got 17. Outside Holiday. The 3 is up. Clock is at 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Carter. The D's right on him. Pass to Ayton. Outside, Williams. Fires from way outside. The Rockets pull it in. It's James on the wing. McDaniels covering. And that one's good. James.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Now here's Williams. Still without a bucket. Carter from outside. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. James passes to Duncan. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
McDaniels is perhaps the best wing defender in the league, guys, showing us why right there.
Outside, Williams. Right side, McDaniels. Three-pointer. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now here's Drummond. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Artest. Here's Holiday. Launches it. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Yeah, watching Carter find his rhythm. Very impressive. An efficient scorer who can hurt you in a lot of ways.
McDaniels against James. Pass to Duncan. James, a screen on Ayton. Here's Artest. Here he goes. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Artest driving to the rack with purpose. A nice combination of hustle and muscle.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to review the game plan. A different look for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Dort comes in for McDaniels. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Caruso. Here's Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Ayton. Now here's Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rockets with a rebound. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Operating inside. Porzingis.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Hughes. Dort defending. Here's Porzingis. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses.
And, you know, when healthy, Porzingis is a problem, man. I mean, this guy is so hard to match up against because of his skill and his size.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. Pass to Ayton. And here's Holmgren. Over Eason. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
And there's nowhere on the floor where Holmgren can't do damage. He's put a ton of pressure on the D with his jump shot.
Here's Duncan. He's covered by Ayton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Both shots good from the strike. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing by 4. Now here's Holmgren. Not a lot of room. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's Duncan. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Porzingis. Plenty of space. Cash money on the open jump shot. Porzingis has got 8.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Duncan. Here's the teardrop. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. 1 second left. No good on the shot. And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game? Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Dort and Holmgren. A lot of defense at the 3 and the 4 for him. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Carter in at the 2. Ayton. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Caruso, the pass to Carter. Drills it from deep. Carter's got 21 points in the game.
I think you got to be up on Carter all the time, before the catch.
Pass to Duncan. Here's Artest. He's checked by Carter. Here's Duncan. Shoots over Ayton. Duncan, no good. Thunder trail by 4. Now Carter. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries. Well, the Rockets shooting efficiently, 50% so far. James against Dort. Pass to Hughes. To the paint. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Drummond's got 10 points in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Ayton. Still no points. Tries the spin move. Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
Here's Duncan. To the inside. James. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
Holmgren finds Caruso. Now Ayton. Drummond defending. Pass to Carter. Here's Artest. He's checked by Carter. Releases from 15. And it's Houston scoring again.
Well, you got to like seeing Artest get going on offense. Pretty solid offensive player.
Ayton passes to Caruso. Here's Dort. Ayton, a screen on James. To the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
And that's just terrific body control by Ayton. Setting a solid pick and then quickly getting himself open.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And the Rockets making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. McDaniels is checked in for Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Caruso. And there's James from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside McDaniels. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Outside Porzingis. Down low. Here's Hughes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Inside, Hughes can be very dynamic. I mean, his athletic ability gives him a lot of options to choose from.
Outside Carter. Inside. Oh, deflected. Fires from deep. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hughes. Now Drummond. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, with Drummond's free throw history, teams aren't afraid to get physical with him inside. I mean, they'll send him to the line before they give him an easy look.
No good on the second free throw. Thunder trail by 4. Right side McDaniels. Shoots a fadeaway. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Hughes. Porzingis passes to Drummond. Here's Artest. 3-pointer. The Thunder with the rebound. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Ayton. Pass to Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Back to Ayton. Now here's Carter. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Carter's got 29 points.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
James outside. McDaniels with some nice D.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Hughes to pass to Drummond. Pass to Porzingis. The 3 is up. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed. Porzingis has got 11.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Substitution on the board.
McDaniels passes to Holmgren. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Here's Duncan. McDaniels covering. Drummond, the screen on McDaniels. Here's Duncan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the second free throw is good. So it's Oklahoma City now. 4-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to McDaniels. Down low. Here's Dort. Eason pulls it in. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Holiday, a screen on Dort. Pass to Duncan. 6 on the shot clock. There's the double team with Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Houston. Thunder trail by 4. Dort with it. Guarded now by Holiday. To the paint. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Eason. Now Drummond. Here's Artest. Lets the three fly. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Outside Carter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Eason. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Houston leading by 5. Here's Artest. He's got 17. From the baseline. That's good from Drummond. On the assist from Holiday. Drummond's got 12.
Tough for a defender to challenge a shot when the height differential is so pronounced.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Ayton, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Carter. Here's Duncan. It's covered by Ayton. Outside Eason. Tipped away. Porzingis with a screen on Dort. Whitmore with it. Working on Williams. Ooh, Williams with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. He couldn't get the shot off in time. Thunder trail by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 18 points for him. It's McDaniels on the wing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From 13, the Rockets pull it in. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Williams on the wing. Pass to Dort. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
There's the drive. Duncan, no good. Thunder trail by 5. McDaniels inside. He's against Eason. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That'll be a second foul of the game. So for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Carter in for Dort. There's a minute 59 left to play in the third quarter here. Ayton, a screen on Eason. McDaniels from long range. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Whitmore. He's checked by Carter. From downtown. And it's Whitmore missing. Oklahoma City has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
1:11 left in the third. Carter from outside. Offensive board. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22.
Boy, it's nice to see young guys like McDaniels come onto the floor and make the right play.
Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Duncan. Rejected by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Houston. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
The three knocks it down from distance. Hughes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Freaky from deep. Don't let Hughes get going now. Larry can put up points in a hurry.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Carter from outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Duncan. Here's Hughes. Lets it go from deep. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Houston Rockets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's James, and it's Hughes in at point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's James. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. Trailing by 8. On the wing, Caruso. That's to Holmgren. Back to Carter. And it's slammed in. By Carter.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that higher difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Porzingis against Holmgren. Back to James. Over Dort. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
The teardrop, and Carter gets it to go on the assist by Caruso. Caruso's got his 4th assist with that last one. Pass to Artest. Inside. Here's Hughes. He's guarded by Caruso. Dort against James. There's the strength of the King.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Pass to Carter. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line. To shoot 2. And that one falls for Carter. Whitmore's checked in for the Rockets. Holiday comes in for Hughes. And so Carter nails them both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Here's James. Again, the miss by James. Thunder trail by 6. Down low. And stolen by Porzingis. Holiday against Dort. The shot by Holiday, no good. And the Thunder shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Pass to Caruso. Holmgren with it. On the clock. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game. Holiday against Caruso. Right side Porzingis. The shot from 20 feet out, and it goes straight through with a swish.
Porzingis proving to be deadly from a variety of spots.
Pass to Holmgren. There's Holmgren on the slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Outside Whitmore. James, a screen on Carter. Here's Whitmore. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Eason's checked in for Drummond. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
You know, their lead could be larger right now, but their efficiency from the line has tailed off just a bit.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The length that McDaniels brings gives him an advantage against the smaller defender, sometimes drawing a foul like he did there.
And Houston will go for a different look here. And both free throws good for McDaniels.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
James, a screen on Ayton. Pass to Drummond. Launches a 3. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder trail by 5. And here's Caruso. Back to Daniels. From outside the arc. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
James passes to Duncan. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And the Rockets lead by 7. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rejected by James.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
Here's Hughes. Here's Duncan. McDaniels covering. Now here is James. Drummond inside. He's covered by Ayton. Back to Drummond. Pass to Duncan. Here's Hughes. Here's the 3. Tries to save it. And he gets it back. James outside. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Here's Artest. He's covered by Ayton. Now McDaniels. Caruso left side. Drummond against Gilgeous-Alexander. Ayton with a screen. McDaniels from long range. The Rockets pull it in. Drummond's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Thunder trail by 7. Caruso outside. Pass to Ayton. Over Drummond. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
And look at Ayton finding that rhythm, getting his shot off fast.
Here's Duncan. Here's Artest. He's guarded by Caruso. Here's Artest. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge. But it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Carter comes in for Dort. Porzingis has checked in for Houston. Houston on D. Here's Carter. Shots blocked. Here's Hughes. McDaniels covering. To the middle. Fades away. And the shot goes in. James has got 6 points in the quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
He's long,
lanky and very quick. Defenders have a tough time with Holmgren coming down the lane.
He's off on the second.
Ooh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
That free throw good from James. Both free throws good from James. Thunder trail by 8. To the left side wing. Here's Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hughes. Pass to Duncan. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. Rejected by Holmgren. Carter on the wing. And it's slammed in by Carter.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Pass to Hughes for 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Holmgren from deep three-point range. James with the rebound.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Pass to Duncan. Shoots over Holmgren. A nice shot by Duncan. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Oh, showing off the soft touch. Quality turnaround jumper there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Puts it up from 12. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so James will bring it up for the Rockets. Here's Duncan. Pass to Hughes. The 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Ayton's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And it's rejected. Here's Hughes. McDaniels covering. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And there it is for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24.
I think the defense gave him a bit of a gift there. I mean, he got all the space he needed to go to work.
Pass to Duncan. Here's Artest. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's James. Wow, some sturdy inside play from LeBron.
That's as good as you can defend LeBron inside, and it's still not good enough.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Pass to Ayton. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Ayton. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Clutch points from Ayton. We've seen him do it in the finals. DeAndre is a prime-time player.
Here's James. Porzingis. Great positioning on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 8.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Pass to Duncan. Here's Hughes. Now, here is James. Puts up a deep 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Duncan, 6 to shoot. And there's James from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. James has got 34. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3-1 lead in the series. A commanding start.
And they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal. The job isn't done yet, but it's close to being all she wrote.
Game 4 of the NBA Finals is in the books. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And now...
Game. You look at the right. Greg, at the start of this series, who would have thought they'd have a chance to close out the NBA Finals in Game 5?
Unbelievable story. You have to credit their poise. They've been relentless thus far. And, hey, they've proven they can win in any environment, and that makes them all the more dangerous.
You're right. They have been relentless. Here's the starting group for Houston. Artest is out there with Larry Hughes. Then it's James. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Duncan in at the power forward position. Houston moving it around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the night right here. The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Ayton against Drummond, and stolen by Drummond. And it's Houston on the break. And the dunk by James.
Still has the hops, LeBron, one of the most forceful dunkers in the league.
Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. On the wing, Duncan. McDaniels against James. Back to Duncan. Lock at 6. Rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Now, here's Holmgren. Here's Carter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up. But Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
Now here's James. On the wing, Hughes. Back to James. And the dunk by LeBron.
And the defense making it too easy for LeBron James. Can't let him get that close.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ayton a screen on James. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Oh, and he misses the dunk. The Rockets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. James. And the basket is good. LeBron's got 6.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Carter, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Carter looking around. Launches a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Porzingis is checked in for Duncan. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. LeBron James 3rd.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
On defense, Oklahoma City. It's a 3-point game. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Do not test Mr. A gifted shot blocker.
Ayton kicks to Carter. Back to Ayton. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Houston leading by 3. And here is Hughes. Pass to James. Artest with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And James throws it down.
As he's gotten older, LeBron has changed his body, relying a little more on that power.
Carter, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over LeBron. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Porzingis against Holmgren. Hughes kicks to Artest. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. And here's Porzingis for a 3.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds McDaniel. And here's Carter. Hughes covering. Pass to Holmgren. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And it's a tie ball game.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Hughes against Carter. Hughes, good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Williams, he's checked in for Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Carter. Pass to McDaniels. Ayton sets the pick for McDaniel. A miss that time. put him up. Rockets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Carter against Hughes. Back to Artest. Oh,
he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Williams. Down low, tipped away. Hughes with the steal, and LeBron with the clear path to the hoop. And James throws it down hard.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Porzingis. Ayton inside, defended by Drummond. And it's Ayton missing. Rockets leading by 6. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Hughes, good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Ayton kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it inside. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Here's Porzingis. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. They trail by 9 points. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And again, Oklahoma City. No good. Rockets have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Porzingis with a screen on McDaniel. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Hughes. And now an 11-point Rocket lead.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. A different look for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Dort comes in for McDaniels. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Houston, Duncan comes in for Porzingis. And Tari Eason subbed in for James. Now here's Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the way.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Houston.
To the inside. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Holmgren. Carter outside, jacks up a 3. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough openings to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Eason. Pass to Drummond. Drummond is doubled. Caruso with the steal. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. And he slams it down right on top of him.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
Here's Hughes, defended by Carter. Hughes against Carter. Here's Artest. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now, here's Holmgren. Caruso finds Holmgren. Carter on the wing. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Carter's got 9.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket. And they weren't special that time.
Caruso against Artest. Eason gets a wide open look. The Rockets with another miss.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Carter against Artest. 11 feet away. Goes back up. A putback, and Ayton stays with it.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for Houston, Porzingis is coming in for Andre Drummond. And it's Whitmore in for Ron Artest. Porzingis sets the pick for Duncan. Thunder with the rebound.
We had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys. Just flat out blew it.
Total determination from Holmgren there, taking the foul while in the act.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
And Oklahoma City making a change. McDaniels checked in.
And Jimmy's still able to get up and over the rim, throwing that one in.
1:36 left in the first quarter. Here's Carter. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Houston leading by 5. Here's Hughes. He's got 5. Pass to Duncan. And that one's good. His second basket. Of 4, shooting 50%.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now Holmgren. He's got 5. It's stolen by Eason. To the paint. Trying to find Porzingis. Pass it to him.
I don't know who's going to get up with that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 39 seconds left in the first. Holmgren with it. Dort trying to free himself up. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. This is his second trip to the line in this one. A free throw off from Holmgren.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential, and his length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect. Yeah, the defender all over.
Houston shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good from Eason. And so Eason nails both of them. Thunder trailing by 9. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the chippy right there.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't. Giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And so it's the Houston Rockets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it so glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Chet Holmgren out there with McDaniels, and it's Williams at the center position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. McDaniels finds Dort. And here is Holmgren. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Holmgren's got 10 points.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Williams against Drummond. Outside Artest. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Duncan. Artest, good. Artest has got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Dort. Williams, a screen on Artest. Dort, wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here's Hughes. Duncan with it. To the middle. Here's Drummond. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Holmgren. Down low. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
Pass to Hughes. He's looking for James and finds him. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Porzingis is checked in for Houston. Free throw, no good for LeBron.
I'm just thinking about it. Every year, the physical and mental toughness of LeBron just gets more and more impressive, maintaining his spot at the top of his game.
McDaniels finds Holmgren. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket for McDaniels.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Into the lane. Artest, good.
The defense just way out of position there. No one there to contest the layup.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
Yeah, that's a bit of a head scratcher there. That was a case where every single thing that could have gone wrong for them, it showed up.
They get him again, and it's Drummond with the jam.
He's one of the best in the league at just grabbing those O boards, and we've seen him do it year in and year out.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Stolen by Artest. And a fast break for the Rockets. Pass to Hughes. LeBron against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just shake your head at the size of LeBron James, and once he gets into the paint and gets pinballed around, gets that contact and finds free throws.
And the Thunder with some changes. Ayton comes in for Williams, and it's Carter in for George. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Holmgren in the post. He's against Porzingis. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Yeah, they got into a nice flow this quarter.
Houston leading by 8. Hughes kicks to James. Artest with the screen on McDaniel. Here's LeBron. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. McDaniels passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. At the top of the key, Holmgren. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And he gets the bucket. McDaniels got his second basket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Hughes, the pass to Porzingis. Hughes with the screen on Holmgren. Here's Porzingis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
A little shiftiness there in Porzingis' game as welcomed the contact and then converted on top of it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Porzingis.
Well, some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocked loose. Hughes with the steal. And it's Houston on the break. And James gets it to go on the assist by Hughes. Hughes got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to McDaniels. Now here's Holmgren. Pass to Carter. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach is pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
So for the Rockets, Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Porzingis. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Larry Hughes. Drummond sets the screen for James. The Rockets again can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Carter. Stolen by Artest. And it's Houston on the break. And James throws it down hard.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. The 4th spot held down by Tim Duncan.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
I mean, you'd be super fortunate to see one unicorn in your lifetime. In the NBA, it seems like we're seeing more. And Chet is a special talent.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Holiday kicks to Duncan. Artest with a screen on Holmgren. Here's Duncan. And the rejection by Holmgren. They get it back. And it's Drummond missing. Thunder trailing by 9. Here's Carter. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for George. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Carter. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Artest kicks to Holiday. James against McDaniel. LeBron shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Caruso. Now McDaniels. Now Holmgren, defended by Drummond. 5 to shoot. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Outside Artest. Caruso against Howard. Here's LeBron, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Carter picks one up. He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight. That free throw, no good.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Alex Caruso. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Outside Artest. Back to Holiday. Another miss by Houston.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's McDaniels. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now, and he makes the first. Zinkas, he's checked in for Houston. Hughes comes in for Aaron Holiday. Both shots good from the stripe.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
Pass to Hughes from the arc. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed when getting out on it.
Holmgren the pass to Carter. No good on the triple.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Thunder trailing by 5. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And it's Carter missing.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
To the inside. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's some vintage Tim Duncan there, getting the shot to go over the tough physical defense. His strength still pretty remarkable.
Ayton, he's checked in for McDaniels. Houston also making some changes. Tari Eason's checked in for LeBron. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Ron Artest. Carter outside. Blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Hughes against Gilgeous-Alexander. Duncan left side. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. The Rockets with another miss. Thunder trailing by 8. Outside, Dort. Carter outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rockets with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back. It's just really struggling this quarter.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Yeah, easy call.
The Thunder have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. And the first one at the line is good. That one is no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Easton passes to Duncan. Over Holmgren. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Now here's Duncan. 9 points in the game so far. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the half. And it's Whitmore missing. Thunder trailing by 5. Carter outside. 17 seconds left to play in the first half. Dort with a screen for Carter. Just 4 to shoot. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. And so it's LeBron James. Making things happen for Houston. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, big first half, a lot of energy. What are you guys doing differently tonight?
With active fans on the defensive end, it really got us all hyped up. And, it translates to the offensive end as well, too. So, we're looking real good right now. We just got to put it together in the second half, too.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
For the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
first half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course.
Looking at the scenario for the... Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Houston leading by 5. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. We've got Duncan. Hughes is out there with Artest. Then it's James. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort. Duncan inside. Defended by Holmgren. 2 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Drummond. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Caruso kicks to Ayton. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. It's good from long range. Carter's got 17 now.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme. He just waited for his teammate to be open.
Hughes against Carter. Hughes with it, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Caruso finds Carter. Here's the teardrop. He lays it in. Carter's got 19 points.
Oh, such a field shot there.
Holmgren against Duncan. Pass to James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
This is what James does. Scores the ball and does it in so many different ways.
Carter outside. It's Dort on the wing. James defending. Holmgren can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage show.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You're not going to find a more rugged player than Artest. He will battle for every loose ball, every rebound, and he'll defend with every ounce of energy he has.
And he sinks the second. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Caruso kicks to Holmgren. Caruso, the pass to Ayton. Dort against James. Lock at 6. Here's Carter. Here's the drive.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
LeBron outside. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Carter. The bucket.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. The Rockets making a switch here. Porzingis has checked in. Pass to Hughes. Artest with the ball. Defended by Caruso. Screened by Porzingis. Caruso against Artest. And that one's good. Drummond. Here's Caruso. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Daniels is checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Alex Caruso. Pass to McDaniels. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Holmgren. Guarded by Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Holmgren kicks to McDaniels. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. A shot, no good. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Our test on the way. James outside. The 3. James connects from deep.
When LeBron's shooting like that, nothing you can do defensively.
Carter outside. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Carter's got 11 points here in just the second half. Pass to Hughes. Back to LeBron. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Carter against Hughes, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Coming in the post. Ayton's there.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Carter outside. Ayton a screen on Artest. Carter with the 3. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Houston leading by 4. LeBron kicks to Porzingis. Artest against Carter. Now here's Drummond. Guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Carter. Inside. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside. Here's Ayton for the tie. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. LeBron outside. Pass to Artest. Porzingis with a screen on McDaniel. From 15 feet away. Another miss by Houston.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting.
Here's James. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Carter outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. Two free throws coming up. That one is on Artest.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
The Thunder have gone 9 of 13 from the line. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Dort's checked in. Houston with a big group substitution here. Duncan, he's checked in for Porzingis. Tari Eason comes in for LeBron. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Artest. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for you.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. On the free throw, no good. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Carter outside. Ayton a screen. And it's Carter missing. Rockets have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Here's Whitmore. Holiday with it. Fires for 3. Carries the long-range jumper. And it's a 3-point Houston lead.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
McDaniels passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Carter. And stolen by Whitmore. Right wing. McDaniels against Eason. Pass to Duncan. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And Duncan gets it to go in. Duncan's got 4 this quarter.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Carter with it. They need this. Sinks the triple. Carter's got 28 points for the game.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were at the bench right now.
Eason, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Whitmore missing. Oklahoma City trailing. McDaniels finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. Carter right side. Here's the floater. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Carter. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Carter's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
Oh, I like that. Good read by BC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility.
And stolen by Ayton. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. And finished off by Carter.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Duncan down low. McDaniels defending. Eason with a screen for Whitmore. Off target from outside. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to McDaniels. Down low. Carter dishes to Ayton. That shot is off. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. Eason against Dort. Eason passes to Duncan. Shoots over McDaniel. No good off the back of the rim. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Score of the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seems like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Drummond with a screen on McDaniel. Here's Duncan. It counts. And the foul. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in. Porzingis is checked in for Houston. Hughes comes in for Aaron Holiday. Carter outside. McDaniels kicks to Carter. stolen by Duncan. And here we go. Fast break, and Whitmore's got it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size, and he challenged the defense with it that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And here's Duncan. With 2 seconds left, and Duncan throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come. With the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And a It's Oklahoma City's ball. The forwards are Dort and Holmgren. Carter is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Williams at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And it's Carter missing. Stolen by Carter. Count it, and the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
That's good from Carter. It's trailed by 3. Porzingis. Back to Artest. Stolen by Carter. And the shot goes in. Carter's got 37.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Drummond with a screen on Dort. James the pass to Drummond. And the shot goes in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
Yeah, I don't know how you defend LeBron in the screen and roll because you can fire passes right through the defense and into any gap available.
Caruso, the pass to Carter. They get a hand on it. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Artest. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Caruso finds Carter. Williams sets a screen for Carter. Pass to Williams. Outside, Dort. Outside, Carter. Rockets with the rebound. James looking it over. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
When LeBron came into the league, we knew he was authentically more a playmaker than a scorer. So whatever way it takes to get his team to get points, LBJ is good with it.
Pass to Carter. And it's Ron Artest with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game for the Rockets. Cam Whitmore comes in for Artest. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Larry Hughes. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Back to Caruso. Shot clock at 3. Carter with the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Carter's got 40 points.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Here's Drummond, and the layup's good off the glass. Drummond's got the game tied up here for Houston.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Caruso, the pass to Carter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Carter's got 42 in the game.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Pass to Porzingis. Outside, James. Porzingis sets the pick for James. Back to Porzingis. Deflects the pass. Good D by Holmgren. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Oklahoma City. The lead is 2. Porzingis against Holmgren. Carter outside. Makes it off the glass. Carter's got 44.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Holiday against Caruso. James in the high post. from LeBron. Gets hit and still gets it to go.
LeBron is just dominating right now, aware of the defense, and has not feared one since he came into the league.
Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. It's Carter, high post. Over Whitmore. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 15 rebounds here tonight. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Caruso. Carter outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First free throw is good.
And maybe he's starting to find his form at the line. He certainly had his share of chances.
For the Thunder, DeAndre Ayton comes in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Alex Caruso. And then for Houston, Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Porzingis. Artest comes in for Whitmore. And it's Hughes in for Aaron Holiday.
And he hasn't had his usual rhythm thus far from the line. I think he's getting back into it with those two.
Carter against Hughes. To the paint. Here's Duncan. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Duncan's got 12 points in just the second half. Pass to Holmgren. Carter outside. There's the 3. Rockets with the rebound. Drummond's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Artest, and he hits it to tie the game up.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, that goes in. 16 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
About the agility of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, able to get around that inside contact.
LeBron against Dort. LeBron left side. Pass to Drummond. Got a piece of it. Dort with the ball. Guarded now by Duncan. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Rebound by Ron Artest. Rockets have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Taking some solid looks for them. James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's the break. Here's Carter. The rebound by Hughes. Rockets trail. Artest on the way. Pass to Hughes. Houston moving it around. Duncan surveying the D. 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's James. With the teardrop, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Carter outside and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Daniels is checked in for Dort. Porzingis is checked in for the Rockets. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
The skill from Holmgren is something to behold.
The Rockets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Carter against Hughes. Here's James. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And for Houston, they're shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Porzingis, one of those big guys who you don't worry about substituting off the floor late in games. Over an 80% shooter from the line for his career.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ayton sets the pick for Carter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on our test. And the first one goes. Carter hits them both. Rockets shooting well. 50% from the floor. LeBron. Pass to Porzingis. Duncan outside. Hughes against Carter. LeBron left side. Fades. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Stolen by Artest. And it's the Rockets on the break. On the wing, Hughes. Defended by Carter. Hughes kicks to LeBron. From 11 feet away. Count it. Good. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
Wow, and there's a reason LeBron has the ball in his hands. So capable in those moments.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Ayton. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Tim Duncan picks one up.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Here's LeBron James. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Teardrop shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Ayton. Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Good on both.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on it.
McDaniels a screen on Artest. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Ayton.
Well, Ayton and efficiency go hand in hand. I mean, this guy's field goal percentage is on cloud 9.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
James driving, and the rejection by Ayton. And Carter has it in the corner. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And stolen by James.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
It's the first. That shrinks the margin to just 4. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
They double him with James. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to McDaniel. Here's Carter. He has space. Right through the cylinder that time. All net.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And what's their best move at this point?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
LeBron's shot is good. And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And the Rockets with possession here. Off target from 3-point range. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win cast the series in a whole new light now.
And listen, they still got to win 2 more, but after